Welcome back to The Last of Us Remastered. Okay, so let's continue to run away from David and his men because they want to kill us.
Aren't we kind of in his cabin?
Well, actually, no, this is an abandoned cabin.
Yeah, basically, audience. Troy Baker at this point was busy doing the voice recording for Bioshock Infinite, so he couldn't do this bit.
Meanwhile, they pulled an Epona in Breath of the Wild and killed the horse in the last part. Yeah, that's right. Epona can actually die in Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Oh,
somewhere in the distance, you can listen to Sam Riegel as one of the additional voice actors playing the mooks.
Okay. Where do I go?
And also Laura Bailey.
Yeah, her too, and Liam O'Brien, who also was the voice director for the additional voice actors. Neil Druckmann directed obviously the main actors and the cutscenes and stuff like that, but when it comes to the mooks, those were directed by Liam O'Brien.
I think Steve Blum is also credited as a background.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You can pretty much all of the well-known video game voice actors are here.
Reminder: Steve Blum currently holds the Guinness Book of World Records of playing the most roles in video games.
Plus, he voiced Crash Bandicoot at one point.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know, it's funny, actually. I mean, Steve Blum's technically been in more, yet for some reason it's Troy Baker or Nolan North that get the credit of actors and everything for some reason.
Okay, so basically what you have to do in this part, you have to try your best not to get caught. Since, again, you don't have that much ammunition, so trying to tackle them head on is a bad idea. So so even if you do get caught, just book it and run, basically. Fuck. Oh, come on, asshole. There you go. Headshot. Ha ha ha.
Oh, it looked like a neck shot. Still, I guess.
Whatever, still counts.
He killed him, so there.
Not just that, but usually in shooters, the neck also counts as headshot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, crud.
There's quite a bit of them, but maybe we can just climb.
Let's start by taking the one up on higher ground.
That too. Trying my best to see if I can climb over here without being seen. Oh crap! So much for that. All right, let's go.
For a second, I thought you were going to shoot him in the nuts.
Don't worry, guys. That was just me being clumsy. Wow,
yeah, sure.
They're mooks. The mooks are operating on
shots at this.
They're operating on Star Trooper logic.
Let me guess, if we jump into that water, we die because of hypothermia.
Well, kinda, yeah. Alright. It's a good thing they can follow us here.
They can't?
No, they're mooks. They're too dumb to walk through narrow passages.
Suckers.
Okay.
Dummies, more like.
Okay, what a digital dummy. Alright. Okay. Alright, should be smooth sailing from here, right? Right?
Don't say that, Pedro.
How much ammo do we have just to be safe?
Well, we have 6 bullets on our rifle, as you can see there.
And we have one arrow left.
I think we have 24 bullets in our pistol. And we have like 7 arrows on our bow, I think.
Clever, they blocked the vent.
It's okay, we'll just push it.
Here we go.
Or pull it, rather.
Push, pull.
There we go.
Oh. I hope I didn't block it further.
It didn't. It created just enough of an opening for us to pass. There we go.
You know, it would really suck if some of those mooks went and actually find where Joel is.
There you go. Now that we've lost him and rendered him in a wild goose chase, it's time to go back up.
And then they kill one of their own henchmen because he just has the hairstyle just like hers.
Okay.
That'd be cool, irony. Someone with a ponytail. That must be the girl we're killing.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap! I killed my best friend.
Covering their grounds, huh?
Of course.
All right. Let's try our best. Stay hidden.
Run them over with that.
Sorry, Dwebs. Unfortunately, there's no vehicle sections in this game. This is not Uncharted.
Maybe there'll be vehicle sections in part 2.
Not to mention most vehicles in this world are out of fuel because of the apocalypse. So a lot of people they severely imply in a lot of ways that a lot of people took out fuel from various vehicles after the apocalypse so they could use the fuel for more important things.
Man down! Man down!
Man down,
Like
indeed.
in the movie Downfall, for example.
And now another man down.
Wow. You
Apparently
used him
the-
trying to mourn for his friend as the perfect means of attack.
That reminds me, Pedro, when I saw
Hey,
Downfall.
well, Jova, this is a
explained
dog
why-
eat dog world.
Doing Naughty Dog Eat Naughty Dog World.
There you go.
Oh my god! You hurt him so far that it sent him flying.
I'm using my enemy sentimentality against.
That's brilliant. Cold-hearted,
Pedro.
but brilliant.
Hey, Pedro.
Yes.
You say that you use fuel for other stuff. That reminds me of when that scene in Downfall where they explain that how they got the fuel to burn Hitler's dead body was just taking it from the parked vehicles because wasn't what they were going to use them, was it?
True. All
You know,
right.
they had the Allies and the Soviets on all sides.
Oh fuck. All right. So much for subtlety. Hopefully they didn't. Oh, never mind. There they are.
I'm pretty sure they'll notice a loud gunshot.
Well, they're not as tactful as we are, but yes.
Hopefully they'll still miss exactly where I am. Fortunately, the
Okay.
guy that did saw us, I killed him before he warned over here. So they only heard a gunshot, but they didn't know my exact position.
But they lack in tact. They make up for numbers.
True. And infinite ammo.
Strength. Yeah. And strength.
Okay, so now we have to move these things out of our way. There we go. So we can hide in a shack.
BFC.
Whatever that brand is.
Big
Oh.
flipping canister.
Figures, the exit is blocked. Oh look, alcohol. And but
Use the alcohol and get some matches and burn down the door.
how would that help us? I mean, wouldn't that just
the door
attract?
bit.
Wouldn't that just alert them to our position?
But it will
But
lure
fire
them away
burn-
from Joel.
But fire burns quieter than shooting it.
True.
Where's the way out?
Let's see. There's a door here.
Let's just hope that there's no turned zombies down here.
Fortunately not. As of right now, we only have to worry about David's men.
I guess they don't like the snow.
It's not so much that, it's more so the fact that, remember, this is a place with a lot of David's men, so obviously this particular area is secure in terms of infected.
So, series of unfortunate events was lying to me with zombies and the snow stuff. Can't
Okay.
believe it. I've been lied to since I saw the movie.
Alright, so I guess there's nothing else here, so let's see if we can...
Series of unfortunate events. Bullshitting people since 1999.
How nice.
Considering one of the main characters makes a profession out of BSing people.
Mr. Poe?
No, Olaf. But I guess Mr. Poe also works too.
Yeah.
Alright. Unfortunately, there's like, if I remember correctly, there's one guy on the window right after this wall, so it's dangerous to go up there. Let me quickly get close.
Welcome to Zombie Cabin, where we have all your zombie needs.
What needs would we have for zombies, though?
The zombies, we could trick the zombies into staying here and then kill them.
That guy in there is actually one of the ones that usually trips up people because he's literally just standing watch on that window trying to see if we're there. So
Well, hey Pedro, you know what we should do?
what?
Do what Blade Trinity did and have some sort of weird chemical bow and arrow and inject it into the master zombie and that will kill all the others.
I guess, or we can do it like in Seinfeld and have a magical loogie that somehow defies the laws of physics and hits in an angle.
Yeah. Seinfeld or David Goyer.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to stay our ground and use these proximity bombs so we can literally make them run towards their death. There we go.
Just make sure we don't end up triggering them ourselves.
It's okay, Dwibs. Fortunately, the bombs won't explode for us because
nice.
because video game.
But I thought grenades don't discriminate.
These ones do. They're very loyal to the one whoever originally put them in the ground somehow.
Makes sense.
All right,
nice.
now it's time to lure him here. There we go. He saw me. Now let's hide. All right, come and get me, assholes.
Oh no.
Come on.
Crafty.
Indeed they are.
Well, Pedro is.
Come on.
So,
Hey, come on. I'm here. I'm helpless, and I can't. And I'm totally not at all expecting you to come here. Come on.
Pedro, fire something.
Sure. I guess they.
Fire your weapon. I'll make noise.
I guess they.
I know the perfect way to lure them.
Promise them free ice cream?
No, hey guys, I have leaked clips of the Venom movie. Which is, for some reason, actually
interested.
going to be a thing.
Not interested, thank you. When's Spider-Man Homecoming 2 coming out?
2019, apparently.
Yay!
I think I don't know. I might be getting that mixed up with 2020.
Okay then, we have the leaks for that.
But yeah, apparently that Venom project that was originally supposed to be in a different universe may now actually be making its way to the MCU. Oh, there you are! See, I told you talking about Venom would bring him out. Fans go wild.
Alright, cutscene now. After this. God damn it. Oh shit.
We'll be...
Oh, Dave! Hey, we're still pals, right? What?
He knocked her out, basically.
For the greater good, or just so we won't be in the way?
You wish.
Well, he didn't do anything.
And yes, David and his men are cannibals.
Cannibals.
The shortage of food, because of the shortage of food, they've resorted to this now.
Oh.
Well, gotta survive somehow, I guess.
Desperate times.
This reminds me of a Torchwood episode I saw. Normally, it turns out that all the villagers are cannibals.
How are you feeling?
Super.
Here.
These are the remains of the last killed.
Actually, there's hold on. Listen here.
I know you're hungry. Been out for quite some time.
What is it?
It's deer.
Oh, it's deer. There you go. Turns out our deer was indeed made for food, like we wanted it all along.
Just the deer meat.
No wonder he wanted that deer. They're probably sick of having to kill their own men.
It's actually a person, isn't it?
The
Come on.
judgment.
You're an animal.
I love this style here.
How many men?
True.
They didn't give
Oh,
us a
great,
choice.
doing this again.
And you think we have a choice? Is that it? You kill to survive.
Couldn't we just work together?
We have to take care of our own, by any means necessary.
So now what?
We
You
kill
chop
you.
me up into tiny pieces.
I'd rather not. Please tell me your name.
Why?
Because he has other plans for her, but you'll see eventually.
Oh God, there's no other women in the team, are there?
Well, now I am going to chop you up.
Okay, I think I know where this is going.
Now I think it's your turn. It's the only way I'm going to be able to convince the others.
No.
Want some of what?
Basically, he's trying to convince his men that she's worth keeping around instead of just killing her and eating her.
So they want to keep her around for cooking, cleaning.
They do, but
Oh, there you
he
go. Hold on,
doesn't.
hold on. There you go.
Yeah.
Bad touch, dude. She's 14. Bad touch.
Hey, back off, David Cage. I mean,
Oh,
David,
hold on,
what's his
hold on,
name?
hold on.
Thank you.
Ow.
Stupid little girl. You are making it very difficult to keep you alive. What am
Yeah, I
supposed to tell the
think I
others?
know.
So it's like she either gets eaten or they want to keep her
Ellie.
alive for
Reproduction, I'm guessing.
Someone
yeah.
Ellie is the little girl that broke your fucking finger.
Where even are the women mooks these days, anyway?
Where'd you put it?
Uh-oh.
Tiny pieces.
Uh-oh. I guess he's no longer trying.
Ellie.
Yeah.
So,
So basically
all
we're doomed.
this-
So basically we're doomed. Great.
All this time, he's been keeping her alive just on the hopes that... Oh, God.
Oh, there's Joel.
Don't worry, David will get his comeuppance. But anyway, yeah, Joel is finally healed up.
Perfect timing, too.
And
Can I
you
be
know
honest?
desperate times come for desperate measures, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Can I be honest about something though?
Go ahead.
What?
Ellie.
I never really liked when games, especially shooter ones, try and call you out on the whole. What have you been doing? You've been killing many men. I'm like, no, fuck you. You've been telling me to do that throughout the entire game, and now you're telling me it's wrong.
Yeah.
See, it's
Yeah.
not just Undertale that does that shit.
It's not
Oh,
so much. It's
trust
not.
me,
It's not,
Jory.
it's not so
Undertale's
much
not
that
the only one.
Dwebs. They're not saying that they're bad for kids. It's mostly because they themselves it's two sides, and each of them are taking care of their own. So obviously, there's going to be a conflict of interests in the sense that.
I mean, what
I-
next? I mean, what next? Is it
The
gonna
game is
be
not telling
a,
you. The game's not telling you that you should root for one specific side. It's obviously both sides have their own
I mean, what
dark stuff and
what next?
light stuff. But go
What
ahead.
next is that planned future Crash Bandicoot game going to tell us off? Look how many of those creatures you spun away.
Dweebs, Naughty Dog's not involved in it. I mean, okay. I
No,
guess
I'm
my...
not about games in general, Joe. But I hate it when they do that.
Oh, trust me, I do too. It's like, okay, my only pet peeve is this. No, okay, David, we get it. They killed your men, although they were doing it in self-defense. Then you say, oh, well, we were just looking out for our own. Here's my idea. Do you ever think maybe to just try and work with other humans against the zombies? Like, maybe they may know where food is instead of just trying to kill them from the get-go?
It's one of the themes of it's one of the themes of this game. Like the apocalypse brought out the worst in a lot of people. Some people tried their best to still cling on to their humanity, while sometimes others set fucking it aside to just look out for themselves at any means necessary.
Oh, I appreciate that, Fame. I'm just saying, yeah, Dave, you don't exactly have a leg to stand on with a moral when you succumb to the worst of you.
Well, Jova, it's like they say, the great usually villains don't see themselves as villains. They think they're in the right. That's how it is.
Precisely. So, okay, time to get prepped.
All right. So at the end of this particular Joel section, we're actually going to see one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. But in a moment, let me just check if I took everything here. Okay, then.
The one where Joel becomes Wolverine.
No,
That would be awesome.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have the pleasure of seeing Hugh Jackman playing Joel for as much as I would love that.
Yeah,
Because Princess Diaries 2 screwed up the Marvel canon.
Yeah, that's not to worry. That's not to worry, guys. All I had to do is wait another 4 years, and
Oh my
like
god.
that.
You know what I just realized, guys?
Well,
Stanley, a comics book guy, was in Princess Diaries 2. Anne Hathaway and Chris Pine would later go on to be in DC movies.
It's all conspiracy,
Well,
I tell you.
although the funny thing is, Chris Pine was in the best one out of those two.
Another thing you'll notice when you're controlling Joel in this section is even though he's already capable of moving and fighting, he's still not at 100%. So you'll also notice that he's still keeping his hand on his injury, and he's still a bit slower than before the injury. So he's still not at 100%.
Nice attention to detail.
Where'd she run off to?
Yeah, long story, Joel. Let's just say it's not pretty.
Wow, she actually managed to take out all the men who were around there.
No, actually, no. We're gonna find a couple men for us to fight in a moment. Actually, so
Of course, they're still hanging around. Thank goodness none of them found him while he was asleep, though. Otherwise, that would have been quite the game over.
all thanks to Ellie distracting them.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just surprised that some didn't actually think to check the house even after she left.
Yeah, I can imagine it now. As Joel walks along the street, all the dead bodies around, all the dead bodies are lying around him, and then text flashes on screen saying, "This was all Ellie's fault, you pleb."
Where is she? Not quite the same.
It does. Pull off your best Hugh Jackman impression.
Where is she? Hey, tell me where he is, bub, or I'm gonna kill you all.
Is that based on his Logan performance?
Tries, mostly, yeah.
All right,
Oh,
then.
you haven't seen Logan, Pedro?
Not yet, but it's on my to-do list.
Same.
Yeah, I think you guys would like it.
I'm sure I would.
Me too.
I mean, hell, it's like I said, it's probably the most literal comic book movie ever. It actually has a comic book in it as a plot point.
But Dwibs, what about the Hulk 2003, which tries to be a comic by having all those different shots and bubbles and views and cameras?
Fucking bubbles.
Yeah, James Mangold did that thing much better.
What film did he do?
Logan.
Oh,
And the Wolverine.
nice.
But Logan, I kind of feel that, I think, from what I can tell, I mean, the Wolverine's a fine movie. I get the feeling that Fox said, okay, if you make the Wolverine, we'll let you do Logan the way you want it.
You didn't like
Since-
Wolverine?
No, I like the Wolverine, but that's the kind of vibe I got. The vibe I got was, James, if you do the Wolverine, we'll, just direct the Wolverine. We'll let you direct and write Logan.
I guess, to be fair, you can technically just jump from X-Men 3 to Days of Future Past and not really miss anything story-wise, because essentially all that's connecting the Wolverine to Days of Future Past is the post-credit scene. Other than that, it's just Wolverine's around in Japan, has his healing factor messed with, he gets his healing factor fixed. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Logan's a bit more complicated than that.
Logan definitely ties more into the timeline. By the way, does it actually acknowledge how time was changed because of what happening by the end of Days of Future Past?
Jova, it's quite depressing.
Isn't Logan trying to be a bit more self-contained though?
Nope. Nope.
It's still canon, or you can watch Logan on its own.
Logan is essentially pretty much the end point of a timeline, so it's not standalone.
I guess.
Patrick Stewart even shows up for that film.
And basically, Jova, all these stuff that they went through in Days of Future Past to keep mutant kind all safe.
Yeah.
Logan comes along, and Logan, almost all the mutants are dead.
Let me guess, killed off?
By sadly Professor X. He basically, what happened was Professor X in his old age had a fit, and when he fits, his brain malfunctions, and because he has the world's most powerful brain, it fucks up with the humans for a bit, and it killed a lot of the mutants off,
including his sister.
Yeah, well, she's not in the movie, so I'm going to assume that, yeah.
Oh, so they haven't explained what her masquerading as Stryker by the end of Days of Future Past changes head.
Well, there's X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh, hold on, here we go.
Oh.
You still there, Shiro, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're about to get that cutscene that I mentioned.
Yeah, in fact, if Logan were on Netflix, I could show that to you,
Sure.
Oh! Yeah,
Alright, unfortunately, we still don't know where Ellie is. So you know what that means? Interrogation time.
Oh,
Where
this
are the
is
other
gonna be
drugs?
fun.
Oh, it is.
Where are the other drugs going?
Alright, here we go.
Oh.
This is the first sign that we get that of how Joel reveals his dark side when he's worried about someone he cares about.
Now, Is she alive? What girl? I don't know no girl.
Well, then you're of no use to me.
Oh.
It's right here, right here. I'll pop your goddamn knee off. The girl. She's alive. She's David's newest pet. Where?
Oh, god dang it.
Sorry, I gotta take this call.
Well,
Yeah.
actually,
Oh, that was
since
one.
we're...
Jesus.
We're gonna mark it on the map.
Oh, good.
And it better be the same exact spot your buddy points to. Mark it. It's right there. You can verify it. Go ask him. Go on.
He's probably gonna kill them anyway, ain't he?
Very good, Whips.
Oh.
And there's the Dark Joel theme, basically.
Fuck you, man. I told you what you wanted. I ain't telling you shit.
That's all right. I believe it.
No, wait.
Oh. Well, that went well.
Come on.
Let's go!
All right, who's up for some sliced Alison Johnson? Or
Who wants some Ellie? Who wants some Ellie pie?
yeah,
Wow, Ellie's looking rather cornered now.
I'm infected! I'm infected!
Really?
So are you?
Yes! Oh, show him the bites.
Right there. Roll up my sleeve. Look at it!
I'll play along.
Boss, shouldn't we tie her up to be sure?
Also, do you maybe not want to touch it directly?
Everything happens for a reason, right?
She would have turned by now. It can't be real.
Looks pretty fucking real to me.
So, yeah, it's real.
Psych.
Ew.
No, take the pig with you. Oh,
that
no, no, wait, that's the human
nice.
being.
Yeah, that's not a pig.
That's
Rose.
not a pig.
Well, luckily that wasn't like a fourth floor building.
Yeah, that would have sucked if it
She
were.
just kind of flew out the window without thinking.
Well, she wasn't.
Although the snow probably would have been deep enough to catch.
She
something.
didn't exactly have much choice in that situation.
There's no way he has any more men left after that.
Well, he does. However, at this point, it's going to boil down to a showdown between Ellie and David. Yes. So we're going
Probably
to.
for the
So we're going to
mates.
finally have a human boss battle of sorts.
Didn't we already technically with that first guy who tried to cheap out on us?
Yeah,
You know,
true.
The guy
I
who
guess
stole our guns.
true, but that was more so him running, and then we just caught up to him. And this is an actual fight, more like.
Goody.
So see you for that then, everybody.
See
Yeah.
you.
Then.
Yeah.